Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Weekend Action. It's been a mental week out there in extreme sports. We've had the Donkey Bay breaking in Namibia, X Games going crazy, Loose Fest XL mountain bike clip dropping. Almost too much to cover in this week's episode, but I've kept it simple. We start with X Games. Two world firsts at the X Games this year, where Mitchie Brusco 1260 on the big air quarter pipe, insane. And then David Ronaldo with the first ever backflip body varial. Check out these two clips from the X Games.
It's a fifth place finish in freestyle.
Get it! Get it!
Oh,
yeah!
my goodness, the right hand. I'll have to see the replay. I don't know that the right hand made it back onto the bar to the last possible second.
And he came into this event injured. You know, he's not 100%, and he just stuck that. That's a brand new trick. No one's ever done that to dirt. He hasn't even done that to dirt.
That has never been done before. Only been done into the foam. He's not done it to dirt, and he makes it happen here at X Games Minneapolis.
That's what best trick is all about right there, is progression.
David Ronaldo pushing it to a new level here today inside the U.S. Bank Stadium. Take another look at it right here with our Pacifico Spider Cam. Watch the right hand.
That is just insane. There is so much going on there. You can see he almost over-rotates the backflip, and look at that, reaching back to his grab, spins his body all the way around his bike, kind of like a Cali roll like they would do, right side up. And
his arms are crossed up at that point.
I don't,
on the cutouts.
I do not know how you keep track of where you're at. And look at his hand
it
blows
did come off.
I mean, he might even get extra points for a one-hand lander. Who knows? But
watch his forearms here. He's grabbing. He's crossed up. He's so pretzeled up right now.
I have goosebumps right now. No one's ever done that trick, and huge props to Ronaldo for coming out and bringing something new. That's what you need to do.
Die trying. I don't think he's going to stop until he puts this thing down.
This could be it. Oh, a little low on the landing, but he's got it. Oh my gosh! Mitch, he just lands the... What is going on?
Knights of Columbus!
And he sketched off the gap, and it just put him in a good speed position.
I don't believe what I have seen.
Look how focused he is right there. That is incredible. Look, I mean, that's a lot of, look, his head is already spinning on the takeoff. There's a 5, there's a 9, and another spin. Looks a little bit low on the landing, but just pulls it. Actually, that landing was really good. Wasn't low at all.
Mitchie Brusco goes where no person has gone before.
Yeah, Mitchie.
A 1260 at the X Games.
Wow.
How insane were those two world firsts? And then, of course, my favorite event out of the X Games this year, definitely the Moto X Freestyle event. And check out this winning run from Rob Adelberg, taking out Josh Sheehan and Strong. It was a tight battle, all three up there in the 90s, but you'll want to watch the full clip of the entire final down below.
So we are down to our final two. They are currently sitting in medal positions. Can they bump up and take that lead away from Josh Sheehan? This is Rob Adelberg on course for 75 seconds.
And this is going to be an interesting run. I want to see him stick this run clean. I want to see what the judges think when this run is all said and done, because Rob has a really good flow around the course. He has a good variety right there, the varial. I believe it's the Cali roll. Starting off with a really good knack front flip on that one.
Yeah, remember, he had that slip up that cost him a couple of seconds there in the first run. So if he can clean this up, this is going to get real interesting. Sitting in a bronze medal position as of right now. He still has 40 seconds to work with here in this second and final run.
I had a quick chat with Rob about that foot hook. He said for some reason it just wasn't unlocking. And then, of course, he couldn't get in that last 7th trick. He said with the mixture of that and also cleaning up a couple things, he thinks that he can take the top spot.
Yeah, this run going a lot more smooth for him. You know, huge no-handed front flip right there. He did a no-footed front flip, and that's where I want to see what the judges are going to do. Are they going to reward something like that compared to a no-handed double backflip? They got a tough job out there.
Line it back up for this 75-foot step down with the cliffhanger flip. Can he get into the turn and get under power? Looking like this last one's probably going to count. No.
Not going to make it, I don't think. But
not
a great
going to
run.
make it.
So that was for the crowd. And it's crazy to hear the crowd going wild over a one-handed hard after everything we just saw. It's kind of cool to see a little mixture.
They're fired up down there. We got some hardcore Moto X fans here in Minneapolis. Look at the tuck right here on the front flip and then taking the feet off. Great extension.
Like I said, it's so trippy how both their wheels are just locked up right when they take off the ramp. Front flips are gnarly.
It's just crazy to watch. I mean, they both do it perfectly, but to see the different styles that they have and how they do it, but they've both put this down feather touch smooth out here tonight. I mean, going back to what I said earlier, it's baffling to me that we're at this point in the sport where you see this going down with ease in the middle of a freestyle competition.
Coming out of Africa before we go to Donkey Bay, a little bit of J-Bay action. Of course, two-time Jeffreys Bay champ Philippe Toledo was recently in town. Didn't manage to get the three-peat at J-Bay, but he did absolutely destroy some of the free surfing sessions, and he's put together a clip called Africa. Check out some clips from that and the full link below. Still in Africa, still in surfing, Donkey Bay, the Namibian freight train barrel was on last week. All the world's top chargers out there, but Ko Smith, a perennial favorite out there, got this clip with Chris Rogers, the GoPro king. Check out the angle as he takes off into this thing. Absolutely mental. Watch the full 90-second wave in the links below. Absolutely outrageous from Koa and Chris. Great clip. And now looking to the last video of the day, we go to Loose Fest XL, the Dark Fest and Fest Series boys going absolutely mental. Nico Vink and the team putting together one of the most scary giant runs ever seen in mountain biking, and the Freeride boys went absolutely to town. Check out some highlights from the full clip, and definitely do yourselves a favor and go click on the full link down below. You'll definitely not regret watching this one. The boys are crazy.
If you crash on these jumps and you walk away, you had a good day.
You're riding something where you can really crash. You're going so fast.
Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, help me grow the numbers, and we'll bring you some more action from next week. Next week I'll have a little social media comp for a pair of Von Zipper shades, so you definitely don't want to miss episode 3 next week. Keep following Week in Action, Captain Kai's World. Go subscribe to the YouTube page and the blog. Thanks for watching.